Welcome to Yoga Lady. So I'd like to share with you a short sequence which is called Yoga for Shoulders. And for this sequence you'll need a yoga strap or a belt or a scarf or something long and thin, like this. We're going to start in child's pose. So if you come onto your hands and knees and then take your knees wide, bring your big toes together, and then sink your bum down onto your heels, reach your arms forward, melt your heart down to the ground. And if you like, you can come right up onto your fingertips, rest the forehead down, and then soften the armpits down to the ground. And bring your awareness to your breath. See if you can feel the movement of your breath, and bring the breath all the way down into the lower back, into the spaces between the vertebrae, into the upper back. Good, and then from here, let's just walk the hands gently over to the right. Take a bit of a lateral stretch, and then walk the hands back through to centre, and then over to the left. And then walk the hands back through to centre and in towards you. And then come to kneeling. So first of all, we're going to come up onto the toes and stretch out the soles of the feet. Of course, if this is not comfortable in your body, you can just come onto the front of the feet instead. Hug the thighs in, root the sacrum down, lightly draw the navel back, and then bring your hands together in Namaste Mudra. Interlace the fingers, push the hands away, pressing the fingers into the backs of the hands, drawing the arm bones into their sockets, and then reaching the arms up, really opening those armpits nice and wide, lengthening the spine, the abdomen. Good, and then releasing the arms and bringing your hands down onto the ground and then coming onto the front of your feet and sitting back onto the heels. Let's walk the hands back now and then just lift up the knees. You can walk the hands back a little bit more to get a stretch into the shoulders and just gently squeeze the shoulder blades in towards each other. And then come onto your shins and onto your hands and shake out your feet. Just give them a little tap down onto the ground. Lovely. And then from here, let's inhale and lift the heart and lift the tailbone. So you're creating a kind of U shape in your back. And then as you exhale, draw the navel back, drop the chin to the chest, lift up the space at the back of the heart. Inhale as you extend the spine, looking forwards. And then exhale, arch back. Moving in time with your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, the heart lifts. Exhale, arch back. Come back through to centre. And then keeping your bum lifted, just pad your hands forward, resting the forehead to the ground, coming into a puppy dog pose. So the spine's nice and long, the shoulders are releasing. And from here, we're going to press down into the left hand and then reach the right arm under the left arm. Turn to look out over your right hand. Stay with the calm and steady flow of breath. And then press down into the left hand, reach the right arm forward. And then slide your left arm under the right arm, coming onto your left shoulder and left hand side of the head. Good, press down into the right hand, reach left arm forward, and then just walk your hands back in towards you. Come to kneeling again. And now we're going to take the belt or the strap or the scarf or whatever you've got. So we're sitting onto the shins and then taking the belt like this, wider than the shoulders, and then reaching up with the belt. So now from here, if you can just adjust the belt so that when you're holding the belt, you can comfortably bring the arms back behind you. Just check that out. And then bring the belt down. And now we're going to do this with the breath. So we're going to inhale the belt up, and then hold it at the top, and then exhale the belt down. You might need to adjust it as you go down. So the shoulder blades just gently squeeze in towards each other. We're inhaling the belt up and then exhaling it down. Inhaling up and then exhaling down. Good. Inhaling the belt up and then exhaling down. And we'll do it one more time. So we'll inhale the belt up and then take the belt to the place where you really feel the opening. You feel your shoulders releasing, stretching out. Hold it there. There's a nice stretch into the triceps here. Good. And then gently release. And you can just place your belt to one side and then come back onto your hands and your knees and reach the arms forward, melt the heart down. And then from here, have a look at your hands, spread out your fingers, come up onto your knees, tuck your toes, and then lift up your hips and make your way into a down dog. And you might like to bring some movement into your down dog. You might like to bend one leg as you straighten the other. Open the armpits really wide, lift the hips high, softening the chest in towards the thighs. And then raising up the right leg, reaching into the heel, bringing your right knee into your chest and then stepping the right foot forward and coming onto the left knee. Now we're going to sweep the arms up, thumbs back, palms in. And have a sense of the left shin really pressing down and then the right heel drawing in towards the left knee. Let's take the arms wide out to the side and then bring the left arm over the right arm. Bring the hands onto the shoulders. Give yourself a little hug. Bring the backs of the hands together, the palms together. Lift the elbows, soften the shoulders down and come to your breath. And see if you can breathe or imagine you're breathing into the back of the heart, that space between the shoulders, in order to release and soften there. Good. Gently release the arms. Bring your hands down, framing your right foot. Let's plant the left hands down and then just reach up with the right arm. So you can either do that staying on your left knee, or you can tuck your back toes, pick up your back knee and then turn the chest a little bit more. Good. And then bring your right hand down. Raise up your right leg again. Place the right foot down. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left knee to chest. Left foot steps forward, drop down onto the right knee. Sweep the arms up, thumbs back, palms in. Make sure you're grounded through the legs, pressing down into the right shin and the left foot. Take the arms wide out to the sides. Bring your right arm over the left arm, hands on the shoulders. Turn the arms back to the hands or palms together. Lift the elbows, soften the shoulders down. Breathe into that space at the back of the heart. Good, and then release the arms, bring the hands down. Plant right hand to the ground, so you can reach up with the left arm and be here, or you can tuck your back toes, pick up the back knee, and then turn the chest. Keep reaching into that back heel. Good. And then bring that left hands down, right knee down. Raise up your left leg. Place the left foot down. Have your feet about hip width apart. And then walk your hands in towards your feet. Bend at the knees, drop the heels down, and let the weight of your body cascade down over the legs. So you can give your arms and your shoulders, your head and your neck and your upper back a little bit of a shake out, if that feels good. You might catch hold of the inner creases of your elbows. Rest your belly onto your thighs. You don't have to have the legs straight here. And then press down into your feet, let go of the elbows and slowly come up to standing, arriving in Tadasana. So let's have the feet about hip width apart and let's take Tadasana here. We're just going to lift the shoulders up, roll them back and down, have the palms facing forward. Bring your awareness to the soles of the feet, feeling all of the corners of the feet connecting down, lifting that little area above the knees, drawing the navel back, lifting the heart, have the chin about parallel to the ground, crown of the head reaches up. Good. And then from here, let's step the right foot forward and the left foot back, and we're going to come into a warrior one pose. So bring your hands to your waist, check that your left toes cup in a little bit. If you're not on a tight rope, so you're more like on a pair of skis, there's a bit of width between your feet. Hands on the waist, bend that right knee, track the knee over the right heel, and then really press into the outer edge of your back foot. And then sweep the arms up and catch hold of your elbows, and then draw the arms back behind you. Good. And then from here, just bring your right hand to the back of the right neck, to the upper back, and bring the left arm down, and then see if you can bring your left hand to meet the right hand. If you can't, you can either use your belt, catch hold of the belt, or catch hold of a bit of your t-shirt. Elbows move in opposite directions. Sink the pelvis as low as it feels good to. Good. And then from here, we're going to release the arms and then turn over to the left and open up through the arms for a warrior two. We can circle the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders, especially the shoulders. Lifting them up, rolling them down, and then turning the right palm up, reaching up, coming into a dancing warrior. You might even look towards your back foot. And then coming up, and then bending at the elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades in and dropping right elbow onto the right thigh, reaching up and over with the left arm, drawing that left shoulder up and back. And then inhaling, coming up, straightening the right leg, releasing the arms, and then stepping your left foot forward. So now we're going to take the other side, left foot forward, right foot back. Set your feet up for warrior one. Plug the back heel down, sweep the arms up, catch hold of the elbows, and then undo them and do them up the unusual way. Lifting the elbows up and then drawing them back and really lengthening and opening the front side of your body. Beautiful. Stay with your breath. Good. And then from here, we're just going to bring the right hand below the neck, take the left arm down, and then bring the back of the left hand up the spine and the right fingertips towards the left. See if you can catch hold of the fingers, otherwise use your belts. Catch hold of a bit of your t-shirt. Stay with the breath. Good, and then release the arms, turning over to your right, opening up, warrior two. Let's inhale the palms to face up, and then exhale the palms to face back, gently pulse. Inhale the palms face up, exhale the palms back. Inhale the palms face up, reach up left arm, bring the right hand down the back of the right leg. Come back through to center, bend at the elbows, bring left elbow to left thigh, right arm reaches up and over, we're turning the chest. Good, and then inhaling, coming back through to center, straightening the left leg, releasing the arm, and then turn those left toes in, heel toe your feet in. And then we're going to step the feet so that we've got a perfect equilateral triangle between them. Bring the hands to the waist, inhale, the chest lifts, and then bring your hands behind your back and exhale, folding forward. Arms reaching up and over, crown of the head moving down towards the ground, shoulder blades squeezing in. The legs don't have to be straight, you can always have a bend in your knees. Good, and then press down into your feet and inhale to come up. Release the hands and heel toe the feet in again. Let's bring the big toes together, heels slightly apart. Sweep the arms up and then sit down into an imaginary chair, Utkatasana. And then we're going to fold forward, bringing the hands down to the ground, folding in. Coming into a nice forward fold here. And then stepping the right foot and the left foot back, coming into a plank pose, just holding for a couple of breaths. So there's a line of energy from the crown of the head to the space between the heels, and you're lifting the navel, the thighs, and then coming onto your knees and lowering all the way down to the ground. Sliding the arms forward, bring the elbows under the shoulders, forearms are parallel. And then press all of your toenails down and lift your heart and chest through the gateway of your arms. Stay with a calm and steady flow of breath. And feel the shoulder blades hugging into the upper back. Good. If you like, you can turn your fingertips out, press down into your hands and lift the elbows, coming up a little bit more. And then slowly lower down. And bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes, lift up your hips. Make your way into down dog. And then from here, come down onto your knees and sit back onto the heels. And then drop your bum down to the left and take your right leg over the left leg. Option to extend your bottom leg if you need to. Otherwise, both of the sit bones dropping down to the ground like this. So you can also extend the bottom leg if you need to do that. Good. And then we're going to wrap the left arm around the right knee and then take the right hands behind. Inhale as you lengthen upwards. Exhale as you spiral over to your right. That right shoulder drawing back, opening up the right chest. You might even take a deep breath into your right chest and let go as you twist a little bit deeper. Good. And then come back through to center. And let's slide the right leg away and turn to face out over your right leg. Sole of the left foot comes to your right inner thigh. Reach the arms up and then reach your heart towards the foot. The shoulders relax down. Hands can either come onto the shin or the ankle or the foot, or fingertips down to the ground, and you're folding in. Both sit bones evenly on the ground. Stay with your breath. Good, and then inhale the arms up. Bring the hands down. So now we're going to lift up the right leg. We're going to have the right leg underneath, left leg on top, and then, or you can extend your right leg as well. And then wrap your right arm around your left knee and take the left hand behind you. Inhale as you lengthen upwards, and then exhale as you spiral over to your left. So you're spiraling around the central axis. Keep the face relaxed and soft. Good. Then come back through to center. Slide the left leg away, bring the sole of the right foot in. Sweep the arms up. Reach your heart towards your foot. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, folding in. Inhale the arms up. Bring the hands down. If you lean into your hands now, and then bring the soles of your feet together and lift the chest and draw the shoulder blades in towards each other. Breathing into the front side of the body, creating more space there. Good. And then bringing your hands to your knees, lifting up your legs. Let's take Navasana to get us down to lying down. So bring the hands to the backs of the thighs, lift up your legs, and you can either be here or you can reach your arms alongside your legs, or if you like, you can take your belt and bring the belt around the balls of the feet. Hold the belt about 6 inches away from the feet and then push your feet into the belt and pull on the belt at the same time. And hopefully that action will get you to stay there in space. So you're pulling and pushing, looking towards the big toes. If you feel confident to let go of your belt now, then you can do that. And then we're going to bend the legs and bring the soles of the feet flat down to the ground. Have your feet about hip width apart. Lying down onto your back. Breathing in through the nose. Let's take a sigh out through the mouth. And then inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, press down into your feet, lift up through the spine. Bring the hands underneath you, clasp them, and tuck the shoulders underneath the chest. Draw the knees away from the body, chest towards the chin. Keep lifting the pelvis as much as feels comfortable and good in your body. Don't let the knees come too wide. And then when you're ready, release the hands. Slowly lower down, vertebrae at a time. Arriving on your back. And then just bring your knees into your chest. Roll onto your left hand side and bring your right hand onto the extended left arm. Right hand onto left hand. Both arms are extended. You're resting your head down. And then reaching up with your right arm, softening that right shoulder down to the ground, turning to look out over the hands. Keep coming back to the breath. And then inhale the knees up. Rolling onto your right hand side, bringing left hand onto right hand. And then reaching up with the left arm, softening the left shoulder down to the ground. Good. And then inhale back through to centre. If you want to take a blissful baby pose here, you can. So you stack the ankles over the knees, pull the knees towards the ground, maybe rock across your sacrum or extend one leg and then the other. Or you might just bring your knees together, bring the hands onto the knees and spiral your knees around your sacrum one way, the other. And then extend the legs and relax the arms. Coming into Shavasana. Let your feet fall out to the sides of the mat. Let the palms face up to the sky. Take a breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Feel the weight of your body surrendering to the earth. Bringing your awareness to the soles of the feet. Releasing, relaxing all the muscles in your feet. Your heels, ankles, calves and shins. Fronts and backs of knees, fronts and backs of thighs. Softening the buttocks, releasing lower back, middle back and upper back. Let the shoulders roll downwards and outwards. Tops of the arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, hands, fingers, fingertips. Back of the neck, back of the head, crown of the head, forehead, the eyebrows, the space between the eyebrows. Soften the eyes under their lids, cheeks, ears, nose, mouth, tongue, chin, jaw, throat, chest, navel, abdomen. The whole body completely relaxed. Feeling peaceful, relaxed, awake, ready for the rest of your day. Start to deepen your breath. Bring your breath all the way down into your fingertips and your toes. Bring movement into the hands and the feet. Stretch out arms and legs. You might reach your arms up and over your head, interlacing the fingers, turning the palms away. Taking a good long stretch through the whole midline of your body. And then bringing your knees into your chest. Extending the arms and the legs up towards the ceiling. Circling through the ankles and the wrists. Shaking out your arms, shaking out your legs. Bringing your knees back into the chest. And then rolling onto your left hand side. Pressing down into your right hand. Using your arms to help you come up. Come to a comfortable seated position. Snuggle the sit bones down, lengthen up to the crown of the head, broaden across the collarbones. And let's inhale the arms up, and then bring the hands to the heart. And then just gently bow your head to the wisdom in your heart. Thank you for sharing this practice.